Welcome to... I'm going to fanboy the shit out of the fact that we are working together with GAIUS, IULIUS, CEASAR! Okay. So, traitors dared steal CEASAR's personal belongings. And, wait. Oh, the sound. Oh, we have sound again, I'm sorry. I deactivated that earlier. Skills. The skills screen is where you purchase class skills and assign those skills to your hotbar. Here you can see how many unspent skill points you have. Passive skills have a round icon, while active skills have a square icon. Okay, that's straightforward. So round is passive and square is active. Active skills must be assigned to the skill bar to be used during combat. So, Bastion. Vanguard, health maximum. Okay. 0 unspent points. I mean, we will go for Bastion. Quinctius Aquilinus. Damn. Look at his armor. Damn. Alrighty. Zeneros, Artoriarius, and Arvelis. Perfect. Now we lack someone with a bow. That's not good. Find and talk to Agrippa. We've heard of him before. The one with the tower.
We're in the middle of something, Tribune. What do you want?
I believe you're in possession of someone's private property. I'm here to retrieve it.
This? But this is priceless. A journal written by Cotter's stupid nephew, who thinks of himself as the greatest commander history has ever seen.
We're not going to dive into that. We're going to become trustworthy, and we will not know what Caesar thinks. He also happens to be my friend, so I suggest you hand it over right now.
Why don't you send him back here to beg for it again?
Caesar may not seem like much now, but he is a tribunus, and he has friends in higher places. Today's blue-eyed rookie is tomorrow's imperator. What's more, he strikes me as a man who forgives easily, and remembers those who served him well.
All right. I guess you rich kids stick together. Take it, and let's not speak of this again.
Well, logic won. That wouldn't happen in reality.
Salve, Legionari. If you're here to get your weapons fixed, you must have me confused with Vulcan.
With 4 arms like that, and such a lustrous beard, can you blame me for making the mistake?
I can't fault your eyes, but flattery won't help me repair that ancient relic you're carrying. Help yourself to any of the gear on the racks. Take all of it if you need it.
If I need something special, can I commission you to smith it for me?
I have enough work on my hands right now supplying the consuls Centuriones.
Do you supply materials for smithing?
You'll have to bring your own materials if you want any work done. I've nothing to spare.
Thank you, Ferrari. I am sure I'll see you again. Interactive objects. To see which objects you can interact with, press left Alt. Click on the equipment on the table to collect the contents or dismantle it for salvage. Salvage is used to craft new equipment. I see. Well, we're not going to dive into that.
How long are they going to keep us here?
It's driving me crazy too.
We need to
I came
talk
here
to
get
Caesar.
rid of his arse, not to sit on the beach day in and day out waiting for something to happen.
Solway, I see you've successfully retrieved my journal. May I ask how you managed it?
He was just being unreasonable. I kept my head cool and made him see reason.
What can I say? I'm not surprised. One last question before we're done. Did you read my journal?
I'm curious about the journal's contents, but I respect your wishes.
That is the most virtuous thing to do, and I expected nothing less of you. Thank you, my friend.
All Praetorians gain 10 XP. Okay. Help yourself to any or all of the equipment on Sextus's table. Okay. Ah, I see. Well, Lorica musculata. Worn heavy armor. Very good, very good. You've received a piece of equipment, but you must assign it to a character before it can be used. Click here or press I to open your party inventory. Hasta. Ah, Pila. A gladius. A sword, Roman sword. And a scutum. A mighty shield. Alrighty. Inventory. All unequipped items currently in your possession show up here. The right side. Ah, the buttons to filter. So we'll receive a lot of equipment. I like that. Equipment slots. Drag items into the slots to equip them. Specific items go into specific slots. You can also click an item to automatically equip it in the right slot. We have Bestia. Well, he's not of interest right now. Okay, Fabius Leonis. Let's go with Lorica musculata. So less movement, but more resistance. Now he looks like a legionary. Toga. Yeah, we're not going with Toga right now. Scutum. Base damage. Okay. When you equip a weapon, you gain access to its skills. You can hover over any item to see what skills it will give you access to, if any. Each character can carry two sets of weapons and can freely swap between them in combat. Oh, that's very good. Click this button or press Q to select which weapons are your current set. Only the skills from your current set will be shown as a skill bar. Perfect. Well, that I like. Nice. Oh, I like this game. Gladius, a better one, 2 to 5, and 4 to 6, that's very good. So we have a stronger Gladius now, and we have a Hasta. Spear, 3 to 5. Okay, it's good. Cineros, 1 staff, 1 spear, 3 to 5, 3 to 6. Let's give him our new spear. And our second set will be a spear. Oh, that looks dashing. Okay, we're done here. Wait, what is the other menu? It says skill menu, stats, character stats. This screen shows the value that affect each character's performance, as well as their experience points and their personality traits. Experience is gained from completing quest objectives or erecting milestones on the world map. Milestones on the world map, okay. Combat stats. These are the character's combat stats. The values shown here include all bonuses from the character's skills and items. Hover over each stat to get a description of what it does. The character's personality traits determine which of your words or actions will cause a character to gain or lose approval for you. Perks give bonuses when assigned to certain tasks in the camp, or when commanding the legion in battle. Oh, we will later command legions in battle. What? That's going to get interesting, this game. Perks, logos. The art of convincing someone. The sound, logical arguments, and reasoning. Okay, all of this is not very interesting right now. Triage. The triage menu, where you can treat injured Praetorians to prevent their untimely demise. You do not have any injured Praetorians at the moment. Ooh, okay. We have 3,000 denarii, 10 slaves. Ah! Slaves are used to construct and staff buildings in your legion forts. We will have legion forts. Slaves that are assigned to an upgrade will no longer be available as a resource. Rations. Rations are used to nourish your party and legions. Each Praetorian consumes 1 ration every 8 hours. Medicine is used to treat... Nope, sorry, wrong button. Medicine is used to treat injured Praetorians while you travel. Keep your medicine well stocked or your wounds may fester. Oh, I like it. Go to quests. Trial by fire. Travel to the warehouse and meet Julius Calidus. That will be done. Shield strength will auto-generating, okay. This is the world map. Please tell me we can get Rome. We can get to Rome. We can travel in Rome. We can get the Rome map. Please tell me we have Rome. I mean, this is a Roman. This game is called Rome. If we don't have, if we can't discover, experience Rome, then the game sucks. This is a world map where you'll be traveling between known locations. Click the play button or space to unpause time. Pausing time, okay. Characters and legions only move when time is passing, but you do not have to move to pass the time. As time passes, impending events will appear on the right side of the timeline and move towards the left side, which represents the present. Some events may come as a surprise, and these will not be shown on the timeline. Okay, so here's the present and the future. During your travels, you and your Praetorians consume 1 ration every 8 hours. Keep your pantry well stocked. A starving Praetorian fights poorly and may eventually mutiny. You can buy more rations from merchants. Okay. Player, Lucullus War Camp. What is that sign? What is that sign? Legio Prima Italica is currently garrisoned here under the command of Consul Lucius Licinius Lucullus. And this is Caloni. Visit the Legion camp to trade, recruit new Praetorians or Centurions, craft items, develop new battle stratagems, or talk to your companions. Okay. And that's the warehouse. Let's travel to Caloni. Wait, didn't we just come from here? All of this looks strangely familiar, which makes sense. Okay, not that familiar. So of course, the base layout would be the same, but stuff changes.
Something on your mind, kid?
You seem very much like you're at home here.
I've been a soldier since I was 16. The sound of clashing swords soothes my soul. Don't get me wrong, I love Rome. But to me it represents a short break from war. Or perhaps the build-up leading to the next campaign.
Why do they call you Aquilinus?
That's because I have a reputation for tracking my foe relentlessly and striking without mercy. Just like an eagle.
Really? It's a good name and you deserve it.
Thank you. Few people actually earn their name. I hope you will earn yours.
The duty of the Legionarius. How long does it usually last?
Your duty will probably end at the conclusion of this campaign. People like me, though. Our duty ends when we die on the battlefield. I'll continue being the warrior hero, as long as damsels of this world continue finding themselves in distress.
Any particular damsel who's waiting for you back at home?
I certainly hope not. There was this one girl in Hispania, though. She still haunts my dreams. But I doubt it. Caeso Quinctius Aquilinus shall never be domesticated.
I think I miss Rome already. Mother must be worried sick.
At least you still have a mother. Be thankful for that. The only thing that's waiting for me in Rome is a jug of wine.
What happened to your mother, if you don't mind me asking?
She died trying to do the right thing. And indeed I do mind, so let's drop this subject before moods get soured too much.
Have you visited this part of the world before?
Once before. There was another rebellion we had to quell. These lands are beautiful, but the Agaia Mare, I wouldn't trust her. She's a treacherous mistress. Don't be fooled by her deep blue eyes.
Well, let's talk later. There are a lot of provisions here. Anything of interest? There we can leave the camp. More soldiers. Training. No talking.
You seen Aegler again tonight?
I've seen her for the last time.
What happened?
She gave me some kind of
Prisoner.
disease. I'm not the first one either, apparently.
Ouch. I'll stay clear as well then.
Well, they're not here. Let's see if we have anything else of interest.
I would march into battle naked if it meant they could afford to feed us better.
Okay, so a lot of wood stored, nothing else. Okay, then let's just talk to the merchant and then let's see what the prisoner is all about and then we can leave.
So, little man, you must be new. I am Spurius Quinctius Carius, merchant extraordinaire and purveyor of wondrous items. And who might you be?
Pleased to meet you. I am Lucius Fabius Leonis, the new tribunus to the consul.
Good, very good. I'd envy anyone who makes money in exchange for simply standing around and doing nothing. Enough pointless chatter. Poverty grows from idleness. Now, if you're not going to buy anything, please do kindly remove yourself from my stall.
Why are you selling your wares here? Why would you do that? Selling wares? As if people would have to survive. That's ridiculous.
You are obviously not familiar with the matters of commerce. Allow me to enlighten you. There are three things every merchant needs. Location, location, location.
I mean, it makes sense. If your customers can't come to you, how are you going to sell your wares? Except if you live in the 21st century and you have the World Wide Web. Then you can be stationed, I don't know, somewhere in Israel, and you can still sell stuff to, I don't know, people in Europe or in other parts of the world without problem. What kind of goods are you selling?
Whatever people are willing to pay for, and whatever I can provide. The best of food, medicine so potent even the dead may rise, and of course, the most delicious Zoe money can buy. There's a matter of storage space, of course. More space means more wondrous items to stock, and possibly lower prices for my most loyal customers.
Well, let me see what you have to offer. Some merchants will allow you to exchange trade resources for other trade resources. Select the resource you want to sell on the left side, and the resource you want to buy on the right side. Each resource has a different inherent value. Slaves are the most valuable, followed by medicine, then rations, and finally denarii. A merchant's prices are also modified by their opinion of you, as shown at the top. Fair prices. Keep an eye on which resource is abundant at a certain market and which is scarce, up or down. The resources lose value while they're abundant and become more valuable when scarce. That makes sense. That's why graphics cards are ridiculously expensive right now, because they're, well, scarce. There are too many people at home because of COVID wanting to game, wanting to buy graphics cards, Well, there are too few graphics cards, so the prices rise, and then come the miners as a secondary problem. The abundance and scarcity at a given market changes weekly. Okay. And where can we see? Ah. So medicine is... Okay, slaves. So medicine... We want that right now. Let's buy 10 medicine. Let's buy yeah, let's buy 10. It's not very expensive right now. Okay, so what? Rate 36 to 1. Oh, that's interesting. 5 to 1. 1 to... Oh. Oh, well, that is interesting. That's very interesting. So not 20, but 36. Oh. Oh, that changes stuff. Well, in that case... Damn, look at how expensive this is. I mean, that's ridiculous. And since we need rations... lower price than normal. Okay, then let's get a bit of rations. Let's get 10 rations. Okay. And let's meet Iulius Galidus at the warehouse. Oh no, wait, the prisoner. Let's see first what that's about.
So,
Oh, we can't talk with the prisoner. I see. Okay, goodbye.
Salve, Domine.
Salve.
I miss my dog most of all. I hope the wife is taking good care of him.
Every year, 2 consuls were elected to rule Rome side by side. Alrighty, let's go to the warehouse. The pirates of Lesbos have been storing something valuable in a warehouse near Kaloni. Ah, you must bring specific characters to this location. The Roman legion consisted of 4,800 fighting men and 1,200 servants. Divided into
We might be at the wrong spot. There's no one here.
Problem if you game on an NVMe SSD. You can't even read the loading text because it loads too fast. Oh, such a tragedy. Lucullus said his agent would be here.
Lucullus is clearly mistaken. If there was someone here, I would know.
That's a very useful skill.
Hey, don't move.
Calm down. I am Iulius Calidus of the Occulta Speculatores of Legio Prima Italica.
I presume you are my reinforcements.
Perfect. We need this girl. I mean, we have 2 big boys with shields. We have one with a spear. We have a gladiator. We need someone with a bow. This is perfect. We chose the perfect role. Ah, impressive. I didn't see you at all. We were told to rendezvous with you and destroy the pirate navy.
The only way I can think of to destroy a navy on foot is to burn it down. Some Greek fire sure would be useful for that, wouldn't you say? Conveniently, there is a whole warehouse full of it right down there. Unfortunately, the moment we move into that warehouse, they will sound the alarm. So, we should be quick.
We should make sure nobody escapes. The last thing we need is reinforcements from Mytilene.
By the time anyone comes from the city, we're long gone. There's a small camp of sentries just down this hill. If we hit them first, they won't show up as reinforcements.
But then the ones inside the warehouse will hear the fighting and be ready for us.
You have touched the matter with a needle. The choice is yours, Prima.
Oh dear. Deal with the sentries outside the warehouse. Or break into the warehouse and steal enough Greek fire to burn Mitlena's fleet. Do we still not have... Okay, so there's the warehouse. I guess that's the hill. Let's deal with the sentries outside the warehouse. And I want to save the game, just quickly. Manual save. Okay, so how many people are we? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's a lot. What we can deal with it?
Look alive! The Romans are here! How did they get so close?
Ranged attacks require a clear line of sight to your target, unobstructed by enemies or allies. If an enemy is adjacent to cover, you cannot target them from a wide angle in front of that cover. Optimal and maximum range. Ranged attacks typically cannot miss. However, shooting beyond your accuracy stat in meters will decrease your damage. You can tell this is happening if the end of your trajectory turns yellow or red. Beyond twice your accuracy, you cannot shoot at all. Deflection from shields. A shield protects a character completely from ranged attacks as long as that character still has any remaining shield strength. This is called deflecting. When deflecting, the character won't even lose shield strength. Oh, that's very good. Interrupt. Knock an arrow, wait for enemy to move. Okay. Apply burning. Perfect. Go. Burn them. Target is in cover, okay. If a character is adjacent to cover, they are protected from attacks within a 100-degree cone from the other side. Cover blocks attacks completely. You're either in cover or you're not. Low cover, small shield icon, only helps if the character is able to crouch. Characters will automatically crouch in low cover and stand up to shoot over it, but they will be forced to stand up if an enemy stands next to them. High cover applies without needing to crouch. Applies deflecting to self. The character will deflect the next attack. Oh, hunker. Oh, that's perfect. Let's stay here. That's a good spot to defend. She gets skilled to stay there. That's a good spot. Oh, we have more attack. Wait, we have more attack points? What? That's interesting. Lock yourself in place to defend against attacks from a specific direction. Okay. Hunker down, perfect. Let's go with brace. Well, that's ridiculous.
I will flank around here.
I'm going to save that. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I don't want that. I mean, it's unnecessary damage to our teacher.
Well done! You went right past this guard!
Shields can block a certain amount of damage every turn. Unless the skill states otherwise, shield damage does not overflow to the character's health. Some attacks will be deflected entirely by shields, which means the target will not even lose shield strength. Shields also apply the status effect Strong to their user when combat begins, which regenerates shield strength at the beginning of each turn. Every time a shield takes a hit, one stack of Strong is removed, reducing the amount of shield strength restored in future turns. Oh, okay. The best way to deal with an enemy shield is to hit it with multiple low damage attacks until the Strong status is completely removed. Avoid shooting shield bearer with arrows while they still have shield strength left to deflect it. Weapons can deal one of 3 different types of damage: slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning. Armor and helmets grant resistance against some of these damage types. Whenever a character is hurt, their resistance determines the percentage chance that the attack is reduced to a glancing blow. A glancing blow only deals about 25% damage and does not apply any further stats effects. It's a skill or weapon used to attack. If you find your attacks reduced to glancing blows, look at what damage types your enemies are least resistant to, and switch to weapon or skill that deals that type of damage. Perfect. Focus is unique to light infantry characters. Many of the skills of this class cost focus to activate, and that focus is spent when these skills are used. Every time a light infantry character makes an accurate attack, they gain focus equal to the combined focus per attack with their equipped weapons.
You're all idiots! We're going to die!
Knock down, easy.
At last, we're nearly done.
Awesome. I just wonder if we get into another encounter, do we have full health again? Or is that not a thing here? Anyway, let's save. Let's see, skills. Oh, she's not officially part of our squad yet. I hope she becomes. And that's the story for the next episode.